Okay, hello. We are back for this week. I'm actually really excited to get into this. This is like the highlight of my week now, you know? I uninstalled TikTok and I feel like I am going through a withdrawal, you know? I'm dealing with a lot of negativity and just I'm feeling really drawn to just continuously want to scroll, you know? I go on my phone trying to mend that desire to just mindlessly scroll and there's nothing there. You know, I'm drawing every day still, but I needed something more. And I know this week I was playing with the idea of having this be like a study painting, but I am going against that because I feel like that would stress me out in a negative way, you know? I think if I'm gonna do a study, it'll be with the acrylic markers that I got, and do that as with one of my drawings. So I can just think about how the colors mesh together in a unique way with that. But for today, it's just expression. I want to breathe out everything that I'm feeling in regards to this letting go period, you know? And it's like, it's not just like this withdrawal from TikTok, but I feel like I'm allowed a lot more time to just sit with my thoughts that would have been getting avoided otherwise, you know? And something that's been ringing in my head is, have I changed as a person? You know? Have I changed as a person? Have I changed for the better? And I know the answer is a yes, but I was facing a lot of self-doubt in that regard, honestly. I was really, just doubting myself. I've been doubting myself heavily today, at least. Really just questioning, like, am I a good person? Am I an asshole? Am I a jackass? Do I deserve to be alone for the harm that I've caused in the past? Do I deserve to feel joy because of how I've hurt others in the past? You know? And like, I've spent a lot of time, like, trying to apologize and like gain forgiveness from others and such because of that. And, like, I feel like a good amount of them were like, it's too late for it to matter, but I appreciate it, you know? But then it's like, I think about the modern hurts that I've given to other people. And I just, I just think like, well, that's like fair, you know? Fair, I guess. These longer drawings, these longer ones are always so interesting to me. But yeah, like fair, I guess. You know, when someone hurts you, like you can handle it however you see fit. But like, Uh, there's just some things that like need to change. So yeah, I'm going through withdrawal right now. I'm facing a lot of inner work that has been getting pushed to the side, I feel like. So that's fun. It's different. Alright, that we're gonna scope it. Honestly, I don't even know, like, how long this is gonna be. I don't know. But as you can see, this is number 10. I did do number 9 off camera, and it came out very beautifully. If you want to look at it, you can look at virealexander.com. The painting section won't have the full painting. If you want the full painting, you have to go into the About section, and you'll see it stacked up with the other 2 paintings. And it fits very nicely. Whenever I get to doing an exhibition, those will be a trio. Okay, no, let's do our next one. If this becomes a multi-day painting, I wonder how it's going to turn out. You know, after painting for this short amount of time, I've grown such a deep respect for those painters that, like, no, I put this on the wrong side, that, like, know how they want a piece, like an abstract piece, to flow, like off the dome. I respect that. Or, like, not off the dome, but, like, they know when it's done, even if it's not too much, you know? I need green. I hope whoever's been watching this has been enjoying the daily TikToks that have replaced our daily vlogs. Sorry, like, I don't think my day-to-day is interesting enough for, like, a full video. Maybe I'm wrong, but who knows. But, yeah. It's like tongue scratches. I like the texture that gives it. You hear that shit? Wait, let me make sure you're recording properly. Yeah. Cool. Bow, bow, bow. I don't know, just be a little like more abstract, I guess. So we're gonna take some purple. Something that I'm going to need to do within the coming weeks is like invest in my paint, like a decent amount. The reason I say that, it's literally just because like I have a good amount, but I want to organize it a bit more. And like a couple weeks ago, I also talked about how I want to like really turn this into my studio. So it's like, what does that like fully entail? You know, I gotta fix the lighting in here. Gotta fix up how things are like spaced out, and such and such and such. But that's all stuff to be dealt with later. Anyway, let's use this guy. These colors like are scary. It's fun because like they don't mix. Look at that. Like I like the texture that it's adding. Look at that. It's like like look at that. Look at that. Like that mixture of color is like ugly, which I like. This is actually really helping me feel so much better. That's interesting. Also, something I think I want to do with this painting is have it really be like focused. Like I actually feel so much better painting right now. Actually, like I feel like all that negativity that was brewing in my mind is slowly making its way out. Alright. I keep adding like opposites to each other. Okay. So right now it's just like all texture. Alright. I got my little spatulas and that's all on my belt. Alright, not spatulas, but like Yeah. Like, bruh, like, yeah. And like the black is such a powerful color. Like, look how messy this is. Like, what an awkward shade of gray. Oh man. That looks like something vicious. That looks like something vicious. Okay, what time is it? Alright, I'm gonna let this dry for 30 minutes and then I'm gonna come back to it because it's like too wet for any ideas that are coming next. I'll be back. Okay, so back at it. This is definitely gonna be a multi-day painting, which I'm very happy with. So if it's a day, I want some orange on here. My favorite color. Yeah. So let's get into it. I didn't get my palette plate, which low Kirk kind of annoys me, but also doesn't annoy me at all because I'm a very simple person. Yeah, that's the brush I want. Okay. And now I feel like I always have I feel like I have a very interesting like color selection. You know? Cause like, the shit just be fucking speaking to me. I'll take a glance at it and I'm like, yeah, I need the orange on there. Yeah, let it drip. Drip, drip. Like, the orange like really gives us a different feel too, which I like. And I call this, I already named this painting. It's called Withdraw, you know? Because like, I feel like I'm dealing with a phone withdrawal. So now that my great grandmother is staying with me, we are going to be upping our practice of Creole. Making music explicitly in that tongue has been therapeutic for me as well, which is interesting. you know, because like, I don't know, I feel like my brain is just tired of English, honestly. Like, because like back when I used to take French, thinking in French, it was very nice, you know, and it's like your tongue molds your worldview a bit, and it's like English, I feel, is a very exploitative language. So being able to change that into Creole, which can be seen as like a language of freedom because of history, I think is interesting, you know. And it's like I don't I don't see very many people, especially in like my age group, like just taking the fucking helm, even if they're bad at it, just to just like give it a shot, you know? Because like a lot of Haitians, if you ain't fluent, like they look at you sideways, and it's like I didn't have that luxury, you know? Second generation, complete fucking accident. You know, I'm past everybody's prime, so okay. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be an interesting painting. This is gonna be interesting. I haven't even done anything yet. It's like icky. Can say that pretty confidently. Okay. As that dries, or the sides of it dry a little bit, I'm gonna flip it. You know, I get jealous of people that have two parents. Just straight up, man. Like, just straight up. I felt like I needed to say that. I get jealous of people that have two parents. I get jealous of people that have such, like, that have a really good relationship with their parents. You know? And it's like, my mom and I were trying, but it's like, it's a thing. It's an intergenerational thing to just not have a good relationship with your parents. For me. And that's a tough thing to handle, I feel like. Or not to handle, but to like recognize and then like see others around you and like how they handle their familial stuff. Almost like it's just like, wow, so you have it so fucking easy, huh? I get jealous. I get jealous. It's entirely the fault of my own though. But like, okay, we have a lot of paint on this. I wonder where this is gonna go. Okay. I wonder where this is gonna go. So first thing that comes to mind, let's use a brush. Ooh. Something that I'm pretty happy about over like the past couple weeks of doing this is how doing things with my left hand has just become what I feel like second nature almost. You know, I feel like I don't have to think about it as much. Like, even with drawing, I feel like all that happens at most now is like, it's just a bit more focus. But it's like, I'm no longer like actively thinking about, oh, I'm doing this with my left hand. I feel like I just got hit with some color theory. Yeah, I like it a bit more, but it's unfinished as fuck. I wonder where it's gonna take us tomorrow. Down, 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 down. All right, let me flip it. Yeah, I like that. All right, day one of withdrawal complete. I already know what color I want to add next, but we need it to dry. So funsies. All right. Hello. There we go. Okay. We weren't recording for a bit, but let's do this second day of painting. So I've been doing a lot of thinking, actually, and my withdrawal has continued. I've come to recognize there's a certain evolution to it. You know, I have my technological withdrawal, I want to continue my doom scrolling habits. And after I face that, another one comes in that surfaces up, and that is of a sexual nature. It's, I wanted to say sexual frustration. Uh, I didn't want to say it, but like there is some frustration there, but it's not really there anymore. It's much more solemn than that now. But like in short, it's like I I feel like the lack of emotion, like external emotional fulfillment that I have, I jump to wanting to have sex to fill that void, you know? And that void is originally filled in by doom scrolling and being mindless on my phone. But now that that's taken away, I have to sit with myself and recognize, like, oh, I have these other things, And like, I've recognized I've had an issue with this for a while, And it's also just because of how I've had to deal with a lot of sexual situations from a very young age. My first sexual encounter was when I was in preschool. You know, around that time was also when some of my first memories were. So my first, like, I have some of my first memories, and I also have some of my first sexual encounters, and I think that has really played a role in my life. And now I'm sitting here thinking about it. I've been dealing about it all day, just in a different, not so verbalized. Just been like feeling it throughout my body. But yeah, sitting here today, that's what's going through me. And like, I don't know, I think it's very fitting. I feel like it is a kind of withdrawal too, because I don't have a lot of sex, and like a part of me is like, oh, like I want to do it, I want to do it, I want to have so much more, and blah blah blah. But then it's like I put myself in those positions, I have those scenarios, and then it means nothing to me. I think I should really struggle with attaching like value, because it's like time and time again, like it means nothing. You know, I don't really think much of it. Like I mean, and this is, I like I I need the emotional connection that I'm starved for. You know, I need the emotional connection that I'm starved for, and I don't know how to do it. I don't. I feel like I've been so disconnected from myself for so long that it's hard, and like I'm trying to like push myself to do more things socially, but I feel like this pattern of just always feeling like there's a miscommunication in how I'm going about something is continuously occurring, like, and I just don't get it. I don't understand, I fucked up a lot, and I own up to it. Shit, I needed to own up to it, because I wouldn't have grown to like who I needed to be today. But shit, man, it's tough, and it's like, all right, I recognize the phone is a replacement for emotional connection. The want for this physical intimacy, and to just like fuck this emotion away is a further attempt to run away from myself again. And now here I am having to sit with it. Now here I am having to sit with it. Let's just not be recording. Let me check. Cool. So yeah. Like, it's tough. Shit, it's straight up. It's tough. It's really hard. Cause I feel lost in a sense. Cause I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if there's anything to do, you know? Cause it's like, I've been trying to reconnect with myself. That's what this art is for. And like this art is where I find my joy, and it's my therapy, truthfully. And it's just like, all the colors speak to me. It allows me to connect with myself. And it's honest, it's been exactly what I've needed. Cause like, a bit ago, something I was thinking about was like, I need to have a better sexual relationship with myself, you know? Personal intimacy. And like, what does that look like? And like, you know, I tried upping the ways I masturbate, and I just ended up hating it. Honestly, I was like, this isn't what I need. Like, if I'm gonna like have sex like this, like, I'd rather just have sex. I don't know. I got pretty annoyed. I was just like, no, this isn't what I need. So it was like, all right, I need a different form of expression. But I don't know what. I don't know what. I didn't know what. And now I feel like the answer's staring me pretty obviously in the face. I need to make more art. I'm an artist at heart, obviously. Come on, man. But, you know, I forgot that for a good couple years. So that's okay. Yeah. So that's what it is. A very deep reconnection with myself. And that's what this withdrawal is, I think, fundamentally. Of connecting with myself. Finding emotional sustainability in a very like deep and impactful way for myself that like would satisfy me long term with everything that I've wanted. Oh, this paint is opened. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay, let's go to the other. It's almost empty. But yeah, I think that's what it is, ultimately. And like, I can do, I don't know, I feel like I'm at this point where it's like, I accept that the sensual pleasures aren't going to satisfy me. The sensual pleasures just aren't enough. It's too mundane, you know. I've been overstimulated for so long trying to chase that high already. It's done, you know. I need something that like like that provides that slow burn that I've always been searching for. And I think I finally reconnected with it. So this is definitely gonna need to get ruined again. Like, don't know what I'm gonna do. But like, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do something kinda out there. Maybe, I don't know. That I need to ruin it. Quote unquote ruin it. That's the vanilla. Give me white. I don't use this so often. Oh, it dried and stuck to it at the bottom. Cool. So, gonna change how it looks. Okay, you ready? Or can you even see it? But we're gonna just let it dribble. Yep. So we're gonna do it like this for this part of the painting, because that's what's calling to me. And we're gonna use a smaller brush. And literally just feel it out. What it look like on your end? I wanna make sure, like, it's still decent content. But yeah, like, yeah. I like this. I like this. You know, doing the streaks like this kind of makes me feel sad. Do you think I'll be able to still see the pain that's under it? Not too much, not too much. My grandma complained that my paintings all look too similar and that they don't have enough color in them. Okay. Hmm. We're gonna add some purple. That's a big fat glob. Better use the good amount. Okay. I think I talked about it before, but using my left hand has been getting easier and easier, which is good. You know, even when I was doing 60 days of ambidexterity, it didn't feel as good as it does now, which is nice, I guess. I guess it was a good warm-up. I don't like this knife as much compared to the others. It's soft though. It's like good for mixing. It's just like fine. But I'm not gonna keep using it. Hashtag reliable. So much fucking paint on this. Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted. What color is that? Oh, it's white. Alright. Because I want to layer it. like how the white basically looks gray. Hashtag color theory. Do you guys like these abstract self-portraits? That's what I really think they all are, truthfully. And you know, like people are, I've already been asked, like, oh, like what does it mean? What does it mean? And like I can tell them, you know, like this is like what it means to me, blah 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 blah, you know. But like in the moment, it's just a feeling. In the moment, it's just a feeling. You know, I like it. We're getting closer to the final product. I feel it. Let me fuck these up. I mean, I'm like talking to myself. Do you hear it? I don't usually watch these back until like a week or two later. All right, the flowers are calling me. So let's paint them in. You know what? My paints are running low. Hashtag running low. Hashtag gonna need a re-up soon. Hashtag, hashtag. I love using hashtags in a post-ironic sense. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna try mixing with this shit. This is a terrible plate to mix on. It's absolutely fucking abysmal. God. Never mind. Alright, that's okay though. I know what color I wanted to use anyway. This one? Yep. Yup. Oh, yup, 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 yup. There's like barely any blue in this, which is interesting. Might do something crazy. Not crazy enough. Okay. Let's flip this bad boy. I need a new perspective. I think it needs a blue. I think it needs a blue. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cause that purple, like it clashes well with it, but we need another middle tone to balance it out. And that center is uncomfortable, so I like on purpose. This will be good, probably. No, yeah, it'll be good. I like how it's red. So we're gonna just dump some, like over here, a little over here, and like a dab over here. All right. I'm gonna do it the other way. I'm gonna use the palette knife. I'm gonna use the other one actually, just cause fuck me, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I really like it when I like do this. It really forces me to like, I don't know, think about the colors a bit more. Cause it's like, I'll like how something looks and then I need to add something on top of it and like do more with it. Just like layering pretty much. Like, cause like, I feel like the attention to layering is pretty, like, I feel like it is what painting is at its core. You know? And it's like, this blue, it's like it's calming it, you know? And it's like, the strokes are going in different orders. So it's like, it's attaching the piece in a different way. And like, painting like this is so fun. It's not just fun, but therapeutic, you know? Because like I opened up this session, dialogue with a dialogue about sex, you know, and it's like, okay, if I view this painting as like having sex with myself, and like having that healthy sexual relationship that I've been really wanting with myself for such a long time, then I really feel like what we're witnessing actively is like a shift from the like discontent like methodology with it, you know, like a quick bust and move on type of mindset into like taking care of myself, you know, like respecting my needs. Like, what do I want out of it, you know? And it's like, I feel like a lot of people don't like abstract art, but I also feel like a lot of people don't like abstract art also want to be told how to feel when it comes to art. That's also kind of like I really fucking hate when people ask me to explain my shit sometimes, because it's like I want you to think about it. I want you to think about how it makes you feel. I want you to think about like what you're connecting with it. And it's like if you look at it and you think it's shit, like why do you think it's shit? You know, like you know that type of thing. Because it's like I know what I feel. I know my journey. You know, every abstract piece I create is a self-portrait. So, like, do with that what you want. All right. Well, what time are we on? It's already been 30 minutes. Wow, how is this? All right. Wow. Okay. So, pardon moi. All right, so we're gonna play with some color, with vanilla in particular, and then I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know like if this is gonna be a multiple day piece. Truthfully, I don't know. I'm in that position with the painting again, or it's just a ton of I don't knows. Which is good. Yeah.
Yes.
You just want to watch me.
Huh?
You just want to watch me.
Now you saw that up maybe Sunday. But then you see it's a table on them. Come on.
All right, I'm about to do something radical. Because, I don't know. This has done what it's needed to do. You know? This has done what it's needed to do. So, let's do something else. And I'm not done with this painting. No, not at all. That's like, it's done what it's needed to do. And it's like, I like, the story of this, like, it can't start on a blank slate. Not yet. You know, but it's externalizing it. So, we're gonna take this bad boy. And then we're just gonna go up and down. Cool. It's been through a lot. It's been through a lot. Wow. Wow. Okay. Alright, and now I'm being called to use black once again. Yeah. It's such a powerful color. Alright. It's so interesting, like, so this painting is called Withdraw, and like with what you just saw, I think, is the recognition that like what I want can't really be attained on like, I don't know, the same service. You know, because everything I'm about is like showing like the story with art, and like I feel like with this, I feel like this is really telling a story now. Like it already was before, but now it's like oozing with it, and like you can't ignore it. Oh my god, I'm so happy I recorded this one. Still going? Yeah. It's like, how does it, yeah, it's like this. Like, oh, okay. Okay, and then my last thing, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. We're about to get a bit messy. If you can handle it. It don't need to be perfect at all. Okay. I like that. I like that. I don't want to add anything else to it. This, like, its story is complete here. Its story is complete here. Like, I really like that. So this is painting number 10, Withdraw. Withdraw. Wow. Wow. This shit really makes me feel something. Like, I feel like you can see a face in it. Oh, you know what? It kind of, like, they're not similar, but it kind of reminds me of this mask back here. F. Fabius, F. Fabius 97 from 1997. Don't know the artist. But it kind of reminds me of this mask. Like, it goes with it, honestly. Yeah. Anyway, that was painting Withdraw. My most powerful painting, I feel like.